Hello, welcome to Game Over Gerkinman. This is Rool's Keep, and we're standing on top of a bunch of crocodile heads. I like the music in these ice levels. I like the music in all the levels. Who's with me and likes music this week?
I like music. Music's good.
I also like music. Music is also good.
I don't like music.
What?
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't like Adam anymore.
Oh,
Oh no!
Unsubscribe.
that's me.
Well, I guess that's everyone. Alright.
I like that. It was fast. Why don't we do that every time?
That was because I have to try to edit in all our little name tag things into that short amount of space.
Yeah, make it harder for you.
Yay! So, On Guard, we haven't seen much of this guy in this game so far.
First appearance.
Yeah, well, he's in a lot more levels, but I don't bother hunting him out because he's the only character aside from Squawks who's in all 3 Donkey Kong Country games.
They really should have brought Rambi over for the third one as well. That left a hole for me.
The elephant didn't fill that hole for you?
Oh, that sucks.
No, it didn't.
No, the elephant
Hate
shit.
that elephant faggot.
Normally, I'm like against homophobic comments on my channel, but that elephant's such a
It's not
Fucking
being gay, it's just been an insult.
yeah.
You know what its name is?
Ellie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
I give it 1.5 stars because it can shoot water out of its nose.
Well, you gotta use
Yep.
them to fucking suck up barrels and
And he's afraid of the rats, which is fucking
Yeah.
annoying. Although, as I was playing, I realized that there were, or I didn't realize, I noticed that there were some parts where he wasn't afraid of the rats, and then some parts where he was.
Good
Shit.
turning around where.
He's only afraid of the rats when they're under lights.
Ellie is female.
Explain it then. She. Whatever.
Yes.
Ellie the elephant packed a trunk and trundled off to the circus. Off she went with her. Does anyone remember that show?
Nope.
No?
Well then, I guess I'm just embarrassed myself.
I
Again.
guess so.
Oh, I got a banana! Yay!
And rock out to that.
Yeah. Rock out with your banana out. Windy Well, this is a good level. So it sounds like everyone's favorite levels in this particular world. Why are they called world? I guess that's just the standard naming convention to call them worlds, even though they're all on the same fucking island.
I never felt right about that. They should call like areas or segments or I don't know. Not world.
It's just kind of like a standardized thing now, isn't it?
Hmm.
I guess Mario did that with World 1-1. They're all the same world.
Yeah, they all take place somewhere in the Mushroom Kingdom, don't they?
Yeah. That's what the number represents, what part of that world it is. I guess.
what do you call them then?
As opposed to other worlds in the game. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Good work, Nintendo. Way to fuck it up for the rest of us. Complicating shit that should be simple.
You ruin flat platformers forever.
Yeah. What do you even know about platformers, Nintendo? Nothing.
It's not like you set the standard or anything. Get out.
Name one time you guys made a platformer that was any good.
Yeah. Who even played Mario 64?
Mario 64, more like.
Like
Oh.
Mario 64.
Oh.
Well, you know you didn't.
Fadio's stupid whore. This is
Well,
gonna...
I thought I made that.
That was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. Super Mario 64 is a great game. Maybe I'll play it for this show one day. If you'd like to see Super Mario 64 like every other Let's Play channel, let us know in the comments below. I don't care if everyone else has done it, it's a fun game. There's always more to say about Mario. And you gotta remember that even though games have been Let's Played a million times, most of the time they never actually talk about the game they're playing. That's our point of difference.
Yeah, because we're experts at that.
Yes. We stay on topic. Remember that Tomb Raider episode?
Remember that Simpsons episode?
He's wearing a Dryzerbone.
Oh, cut it out.
Left to kill.
I left to death, and I'm sorry, everybody.
Death, I mean, or whatever.
Sometimes I miss them.
Well, I technically did kill himself.
Who said what's a Dryzerbone?
Maybe. I don't know.
Dryzerbone.
That's very
Isn't that-
un-Australian of you,
Isn't that a
Sean.
Mario enemy?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, that's a dry bones. A Dryzerbone is a type of it's like a type of jacket that's made with waterproof material.
Oh.
Yeah, we call those windbreakers over here.
That's probably the same sort
Or
of thing.
slash jackets.
Slash jackets.
Call that wind makers, also known as my butt.
Oh.
Those guys are too fast. Fart jokes! I can see us winning a couple of webbies for that one. I really like this level. I like the way Diddy's just arms just like flap around all spastic. Get the wind. Look at him, what is that?
He's going the wrong way. Dixie's going the right way.
Dixie's got the right idea. She's getting pushed up and she's like, no, no, stop. And Diddy's just like, whoa!
Diddy's just getting all this wind in his face.
Yeah, it's a fucking spaz. How you supposed to know what's coming up to hit you, Diddy, if you're looking the wrong fucking way? I remember playing actually this level on the Game Boy looked really hilarious because like his arms are only like 1 pixel wide, so they look just like little black noodles, just like flapping about. It looked really dumb. I actually died quite a few times playing this level. It's quite tricky.
It is.
It's a good one though. I like it. I like these sort of timing puzzles, as I think I've mentioned before on the show a million times. Apparently Squawks is in this level somewhere. I didn't see him. I've never found him.
Might have helped you out a bit.
Yeah, maybe there's a tiny bit.
Is he affected by the wind? I don't remember.
He's probably in that bonus stage barrel there. I do like the way the leaves are just like flapping around. I think they're leaves. I don't know. You're in a mine. Why are there leaves there?
There aren't even any trees around.
Yep. I do like seeing Donkey Kong Island in the background too. It's a nice little nod to the original game there, off in the distance. Here we go. Now things are getting interesting.
Yeah.
This is my favorite level in the game.
I love the music. This is my favorite.
Is it because it's an auto-scroller?
Yeah, I like all the scrollers. So this is your favorite track, Sean? Can you explain that to us?
Yes.
Why is this your favorite track?
Because it's so dark and mysterious, and it suits the level when it gets it's just good, like the way they've composed it. I like it.
They're good drums. Those the marching
Yeah.
band drums. They did
That's a
well to
good-
replicate that on the Super Nintendo. That sound.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
This is my favorite level just because of it's another one of those quick reflex type level. You really have to think on your feet in this because you have to concentrate on not only what enemies are coming around but what's up ahead of you. I really like that. It keeps your brain going. I love how big the Claptrap's eyes are too. It's great. What I don't like is... Yeah, good work, Dan. Way to get those bananas. It looks kind of like he's got a raincoat collar.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
just
Still
like a
looks
trench
like-
coat.
Yeah, it's a trench coat.
Or it could be a regular coat because it's kind of short.
It's an Eskimo trench coat, raincoat, dries bone, wind blocker,
Dry bone, Mario Kart.
Caribbean cruise trip onto the moon. Because I'm just stringing words together now. It was just an interesting way to introduce the castle level, the castle environment to people.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool level. I think
Yeah.
this is probably one of my favorite levels.
Yeah, I love this level very much. I much prefer it to the acid one, which is pretty much the same principle.
Yeah, except acid's in it.
Yes, and it's
Except if you
really
touch the floor,
frustrating.
you die.
Yeah, the acid level, actually, once you get past Radley the Rattlesnake, the acid level's fine. But everything
The
before...
acid level's my favorite level.
Really? Well, you can talk about that level when we get up to it in a few minutes, and why it's your favorite, and I'll debate as to why it's my least favorite.
Okay.
We'll have a
It's
good
my favorite 'cause I
old-fashioned...
like torturing myself.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of fun once you get past Ratley. The Ratley part just kind of like, by the time I get past it, I'm feeling so bitter about the level. I can't enjoy the rest of it, which is a shame because I do enjoy the part with Squawks in that level. But yeah, this level, I just like these puzzles here with the running around and the trying to work out if an enemy is going to get crushed or not. Just lots going on. Great level design. And I didn't get either of the animal buddies. Good work, Dan. Way to keep the show interesting. Those porcupines are always an interesting enemy to me. They're not used that much. They're used in some really devilish places in the hive levels.
I guess it's so you just have like an option because you can only take out, you know, the claptraps and the porcupines by like one means. So it's like, if you do the wrong thing, then you're eaten or spiked.
If you, yeah.
Good point.
It was nice to see Neki come back. Neki's not in Donkey Kong Country 3 at all, I don't think.
Nope.
Can't remember.
I really don't think he made it into it. Poor guy. I guess not that many enemies really did. And the claptrap replacements in Donkey Kong Country 3, the ones that look like dumb dogs with big heads,
Oh yeah.
they're stupid looking. And they're pink.
What do we put in the game that's different? How about a purple dog? Genius. You get a raise.
10 points. 10 stars on IGN. Out of 5.
You notice how the background's sort of like 3D?
Yes! That's something I forgot to bring up. That is a very cool effect that they managed to achieve with the
The anti-aliasing.
Scroll.
How did they do that? Is that mode 7?
Different layers.
Adam?
Oh, mode 7, that's what it's called.
Yeah, I think it's mode 7. They didn't have that special chip like from Star Fox or whatever. Actually, no, not mode 7. What am I talking about? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I would have to look that up. I remember reading it one time, but I forgot. And I needed to tell you people what it was. Go me.
I really don't think that's 7.
It just looks
I
like
could
different layers that they've just put behind one
Yeah,
layer and just twined it slower than the other layer.
that could be
This
it,
is
because I
one.
know that the Super NES can only handle like 3 layers at once. That was like its max, I think. Was it 3 or was it 4? 3 alpha layers.
Let's say 3.
We don't, none of us really know. This is another great level. I love this level.
Turns to ice.
How can I swim under the ice?
Oh, it's only ice on the surface.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like ice for the whole body of water.
Fish swim in the ice during the wintertime, underneath the ice in the wintertime.
Yeah,
This
but
isn't-
then there's water under it.
Actually, this is another level that's doing the same thing as the background in the castle. You know, the water level, the surface of the water gets wider and thinner depending on where you are in relation to it as far as height goes. That's a really, I've never really noticed that detail. It's pretty crazy. I also, this is something that we wondered with the first Donkey Kong Country, Adam, that wavy effect on the water. Do you know how they did that?
Nope.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
He's human after all.
It's not a complete machine. If this was on the Nintendo 64, you could have told us how it was done.
Yeah, probably.
It was done with polygons, pixels, put the pixels in the polygons.
I love
Computers
it.
involved.
Just put some pixels and some polygons, and it was sick. Great. But yeah, the actual surface of the water changes. Very cool. Even when it's frozen.
Oh, that guy's roid raging.
That guy was well
I need to
angry.
cool down.
He was so hot. So angry.
You wanna fucking fight me, cat?
Oh shit.
They're everywhere.
Yep.
What is this, a gym?
Oh, I thought you were gonna die there.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks for your faith. That's just to keep you on the edge of your feet.
You did.
It's good. I didn't know you were standing up. Now I do. I love the sliding on the ice too, where you just press down and you just go shh and skid a little bit. That level is actually really easy.
It's really short.
And very short. This level is a bit of
this
a
level's
difficult
cool
one.
too.
It is a cool level, but it is a difficult level. But
It's
I
not
never.
the acid one, is it? No, it's not.
No, the acid one's I think 1 or 2 levels after this. Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, dum, dum. It's actually even like the amount of different climbing animations they have. They have one animation for when they're in between 2 ropes, and one for when they're on 1 rope, and one for when they're going horizontally across ropes.
I always
Yes.
thought it was kind of a Donkey Kong Jr. reference. Are they doing like 2 ropes at once?
Yeah.
Actually, that probably is actually the idea of Diddy as well would back that up.
Yeah. Well, Diddy was originally supposed to be Donkey Kong Jr., but Nintendo was like, the design's too different. You have
Yeah.
to change him or name him something else.
Donkey Kong Jr. was in Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And he never came back.
No,
It was in that one tennis game for Nintendo 64. I'm like, what the crap is he doing in here? He hasn't been relevant for years.
yeah, I've never been big on Donkey Kong Jr.
Well,
It's just
it-
kind of like a
it's like-
fat kid in a singlet.
In terms of like canon, and I say that with air quotes, isn't what's that? Donkey Kong is DK Jr. Is he not? Because
Like
Cranky.
the
It
theory
is,
that
you're
the
right,
original
you're right.
Donkey Kong was supposed to be Cranky Kong.
yeah,
That is correct.
yes,
Yeah, Donkey
I feel validated.
Donkey Law. Donkey
So
Kong
he
Country
changed
lore
his
is
name for some reason.
no.
Mm.
The Donkey Kong Country lore is very deep and very it's a very incredible thing. This room. The times we shared.
Ooh.
Yeah, this shit's tough. And then it gets tougher. Cannonball.
Jesus Christ.
Those guys have
I don't
such
think
big
I ever
titties.
beat this game, to be fair.
Really? Everyone else here has beaten it though,
I
right?
recognize this level.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
How do you not beat it?
Well, I'm gonna have to beat it through
You just
Jess.
gotta get good.
I will
Yeah,
say
I'm
that
an idiot.
at a later date on Jess's channel, we will both be doing a Let's Play of this game together cooperatively. That's going to be very interesting.
And when we say
Cool.
co-op, I mean like whenever somebody dies, somebody else grabs the controller because fuck co-op in any other form. It's so shit in this game. I don't like it. Never have. Never will.
Don't you mean
Some
like...
of that returns in Tropical Freezing here.
Yeah, Tropical Freeze is harder in co-op.
Whoa. Forgot about those guys.
Yeah, those guys are... Whoever come up with
Make a
those
lot.
is a devious bastard.
Acid time,
Is that the next level?
I think. Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
This
Yeah, it
is
is.
my favorite level.
Gotta get some extra
Oh.
levels.
Not
Game
that-
show? That's your favorite level?
I do like the
is
Swanky's
his
music, it's
name?
very cool. Swanky Kong.
K rules.
I'm sure I would enjoy
What's
a
that?
game show themed level though.
Well, this is the first time you've done that, so all the questions will be
Sing of the
super
monster.
easy.
Big Ape Bounty.
You're supposed to do the third one, that's it, because you get 3 lives.
Hey, that was Donkey Kong. He's not trapped at all.
Dr.
He's
Chopper.
running a game show.
So, Adam.
Tell us why this is your favorite level.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just enjoy it. And
Oh,
by the
great.
fact that-
That's the argument we've been waiting to hear.
You just like
I
the
it.
color green, and this is the most green stage out there.
green is my favorite color.
Oh, there you go. Mine too. How about that?
Green goes well, I think.
That's why all you guys
No, no,
love
I
me
thought
so
it was well
much.
designed and made good use of the animal friends or whatever you call them.
I call them the animal buddies, but friends is also an acceptable term.
Okay, buddies, whatever, animal buddies.
Whatever, fuck, fine.
Fine, keep your fucking animal buddies, asshole. Suck my dick. I like everything in this level after Squidder. Like I died a million times getting through the the Rattly bit. And then as soon as I finished the Rattly bit, I've got the rest of it in one go. Or like I died once as Squawks, I think, because I did something dumb.
Well, we'll see about that.
But it was your fault, not the game's, right?
Yeah. No, well, it's the game's fault that Rattly handles like shit. I died with Squawks because of my fault. Half the time I think of I die with Rattly, I think it's because of bad collision detection. Because it just doesn't feel like precise to use.
Yeah, you just have the best.
Squawks is great though. I love me some Squawks action.
Oh, you died, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
This stage gives you some pressure.
This bit's great because you have to like there's so much horizontal to it, and you're constantly just like, oh shit, I have to go all the way across there while it's rising. Am I gonna make it? And then you realize because Squawks is really fast that you're like a million miles ahead. if it can fucking hit anything. I like fly around just constantly spitting nuts. I'm not particularly accurate with it. I just hammer the nut button. Is that what it's called? The nut button?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or
then.
eggs. What is it with Rareware characters and shooting eggs out of their mouths? Rare needs to go to a zoo and study animals a bit.
Are they eggs?
That's how they work.
Yeah, they're eggs.
Banjo-Kazooie, they come out the right way.
They come out both ends in Banjo-Kazooie, don't they?
That's,
Yep.
yeah.
Especially in the second one where you use Kazooie as a gun and you're like machine gunning eggs out of a mouth.
They can't be eggs. These can't be eggs. They're
like
little coconut things.
Yeah.
They're all gallstones.
If only it was that easy to get rid of gallstones. Kidney stones. This could be way easier than pissing out kidney stones. Oh yeah, Squiddy, yeah, nice job. You really did a lot.
He was only on screen for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Tough life.
Like how the acid just decides, yeah, okay, I will just stop you.
I've had enough. It's just been waiting for me to get there so I could come up.
Just in
Now
case you wanna
it's going
backtrack
right. Now we have the
this,
hardest boss
yeah.
in the game.
Oh, let's do it, K. Rool.
Alright, we got
Motherfucker,
this.
keep
This is
going
my
down.
favorite
We got-
boss right here.
This
My
is
favorite boss.
DK's the final boss. Oh, I guess you beat him.
The noise he's making is so weird.
I can't hear it. Can you replicate it for me, please, Jazz?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
I like this music too.
What? There's a final world? Huh? I
What?
actually remember playing this as a kid. This blew my mind. I was like, I thought it was at the end. I'm like, what the fuck? There's
What's
more?
going on? Oh my god. Well, join us next week as we finally take on K. Rool and wrap this sick puppy up. I don't know if that's really true. It's not
Yeah.
really sick. Not really a sick puppy. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us today. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Jess. And yeah, make sure you join us next week for the grand finale.
It's gonna be really cruel.
Donkey
Cool.
Kong. King K. Cruel.
Cruel.